My name is Fortunate Asevame. I recently completed a financial forecast on Nigerian Breweries Plc using the past audited financial statement. Then the purpose of this model itself is to look at the company's financial performance, strategic outlook, and potential future scenarios. The forecast is scenario based, and in the model I have down from my cover page to notes. So I have the structure where I have the cover page and what it speaks to. So I also have here, I have my guide. This is like the general where I have all information. So if I click here, I can see details about the company, Nigerian Breweries, the purpose of the model, which is a 7-year strategic plan. And also I can click and see the model structure, the controls that was used in the model, and also glossary and the model sales styles. So here I have the summary of the model. You can see it's a live scenario, which is on base case. And I also have the historical. So like I said earlier, the data that was used to compile, to forecast rather, was gotten from past audited financial statements from 2020 to year 2023. So in here, clicking here, I have every details right from the historicals down to the balance sheet historical, restructured financials, and then look at the notes to restructured income statement and the balance sheet that was restructured, the note to restructured balance sheet as well for the last 3 years, that's year 2021 to year 2023. And these are the key drivers here. So we look at the income statement input. You can see here, when I click here, you see that it reflects scenario, which means this is speaking to a particular sheet. Like I said earlier, the model is scenario based, so it can change looking at the macro economic conditions. So I also have the balance sheet input as well, all of which were compiled. So also look at the calculations, income statement calculations. This is how we arrive at each point. So each point, looking at all line item, income statements, line items, and the balance sheet line items as well. Income statements, like I said, it's scenario based. So on a base case, this is what like in the next 7 years, and then on their best case, and then on worst case, this is what we have based on assumptions and economic conditions. So also have the balance sheet. This also scenarios, our assumptions also affect our balance sheet. You can see here on the worst case, there is no cash for Nigerian Breweries, which means that they are running on overdraft, which is not so good for the business. So this is also the cash flow. This automatically affects the cash flow as well. And then on a base case, you can see that for the first year, year 2024, you have negative cash, and for subsequent years, rather, you're on positive cash inflows. So this is the analysis that was utilized in the model. Profitability, looking at gross profit margin, EBITDA, net profit, cost of sales, and then also look at the balance sheet ratios, cash flow, equity ratio, asset turnover. And this is just a quick summary of what I have done in the model. No graph, no chart, just to see, have a full view of how the economic conditions have impacted the forecast. So the essence of the scenario-based model is to identify the key drivers of value and their impact on financial forecast, which is what I have done. So this is just a summary, like I said. It's a quick review, and if I click here, you can see it tells me navigate to guide. The moment I click, it takes me back to